meeting for the Milliken Town Board for July 22nd, 2026 to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Will the town clerk please call roll?
Trustee Dean.
Here.
Trustee Cummins.
Here.
Trustee Nix.
Here.
Trustee Rarick.
Here.
Trustee Wakeman.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt.
Here.
Mayor Austin.
Here. Does anybody have any changes or updates to the agenda tonight?
Yes, I would like to make a recommendation that we remove the Hicks Legacy IGA and table it to the next meeting.
If we're going to table it, make a motion when it comes up. What? We're just recommending that when you get to the Hicks Legacy one, you table it
Oh, okay.
for further attorney review.
What is that?
It is,
I don't. B?
11B.
Yes, 11B.
Oh, that's engineering design.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
It just doesn't have the,
Yeah, it doesn't say Hicks Legacy.
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's the IGA with Weld County there for the interlocal agreement with engineering.
Okay, so that would be the meeting on August, sorry, just a second.
do you think we'll have it by the 12th?
No,
I think there's a good chance.
Do you want to do it the 12th, ma'am?
26th.
Or the 26th?
oh, yeah.
Let's try the 12th if we can.
So we do need
shall
to try to get it going, but legal's working, so I can talk more about if we need to at that time.
Shall-
Item, but-
Shall we remove it from the agenda or table it at that time?
I'm neutral. Just take it off, I think is fine. We'll get
Okay.
it back on.
Okay, so we're
Okay.
not tabling, we're removing. Okay. All right, we have one adjustment to the agenda. Are there any other items?
I didn't know if you wanted to move anything above your executive session, ma'am, that's further down, or to leave it as is.
I do have board report. What does the team want to do? Do you want to move the discussion agenda ahead of the executive session?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do it last.
okay. Do you want to move board reports up as well?
Sure.
I have CML review to do. Okay, 2 items are moving up ahead of the executive session. Any other changes? Hearing none, I'll take a motion.
Move to approve the agenda as amended. Second.
Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Rarick.
Yes.
Trustee Cummins.
Yes.
Trustee Nix.
Yes.
Trustee Wakeman.
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt.
Yes.
Mayor Austin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Do we have any citizens' comments tonight? Anybody that would like to address the board on anything that is not on the agenda?
You have a gentleman.
All righty. Citizens' comment is the point in the meeting where the public is invited to address the town board on any items except agenda items for which there is a public hearing. Public comment on public hearing items will occur during the scheduled public hearing. All comments should be directed to the town board. There's a 3-minute limit per speaker. Please approach the podium, state your name and address for the record. Thank you.
Amazing.
Hello, my name is Thomas Biggs, and I live at 743 Settlers Drive in Settlers Village. I'm 9 years old. So now I
How can we help you today?
I would like more trails for walking and biking so people can explore more places near Settlers Village. Also, a bike path is safer than a street. I would like it to start where the rock is at the start and exit of Settlers Village to the Dollar General, so easier access towards there, to places like the gym, everything. And I would like for more places, like and so you can get to more neighborhoods. And also, I would like the grass to be taken better care of, so bikers don't have to worry about flat tires so much from goat horns and everything. So yeah. Thank you for considering my request.
All right, so I just want to make sure I understand your concern is especially for a trail getting from Settlers Village over to Dollar General.
Yeah.
That's paved the entire way.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, any other questions from the board?
There is a trail. If you go down Sunrise Circle, then you have to go between a couple of houses, but it takes you out to the trail, and
Yeah.
it's this side of the railroad tracks, and it takes you right out to Dollar General.
I think
Yeah.
his concern is that when it gets onto the lot holdings property, it's, dirt for a portion there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially the goat heads, dealing with, nonstop flat tires.
Yeah, the goat heads are not, I have 2 bikes in my garage right now with flat tires, so I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Biggs, thank you very much for coming down tonight and letting us know, and we will put it on our list of things to discuss.
Okay.
We appreciate you coming down.
Did you fill out the form on your way in, buddy? When you guys leave tonight, there's a table out here. If you'll just fill that information out so we have you for the minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Thank you. Mr. Biggs, have a nice evening. Are there any other comments tonight? All right. Now we're down to the minutes of the previous meetings, and we have 2 to approve. The meeting minutes of July 8th and the meeting minutes of July 15th. Does anybody have any comments on the meeting minutes? I will take one motion to approve both, please.
I move to approve minutes from July 8th and July 15th.
Second.
Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Nix?
Yes.
Trustee Rarick?
Yes.
Trustee Wakeman?
Yes.
Trustee Dean?
Yes.
Trustee Cummins?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt?
Yes.
Mayor Austin?
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you. Do we have any comments on the list of bills for July 2026?
Yes. Why are we spending so much on a street sweeper? Can we buy one?
So that will be in our discussions during our budget retreat. It's something that has been talked about with staff, and we will bring it to the board for this next year's budget.
Okay, good, because it's a lot per year. I've added them up.
It's something we've done analysis on and looking at, so we'll bring that to you when we start looking at the streets fund.
Okay, thank you.
Stephen, did you get anywhere on that Cintas yet?
So we've actually been pulling the contract. There are several different pieces of the Centos. It has been discussion for both the AED equipment safety checks that happen each month, cabinet refills, and then mats. I've been working with facilities foreman, and we've been going over that right now. So that is something we're actively looking at all locations.
Thank you. So just so the board is aware, Stephen's been working on Cintas bills because for emergency Band-Aids and things like that, last year we paid just over $9,800. We're not sure what happens to if there's an open box of Band-Aids, they replace it. We don't know what happens to the box that was open.
So most of that cost is not Band-Aid or ointment or burn related. A lot of that is the AED devices that are at every location. They are required to get a safety check to make sure the batteries are operational, make sure it's been checked and written off on. So part of that contract that we signed back about 4 years ago, and then we recently did one with the police there, is a majority of that bill, more than half of it is every month is going through and checking that. So we're looking into right now as far as statute. We met with Centos a week and a half ago. We're trying to figure out, A, can we just buy the equipment if we need to and do our own checks on those? And then if not, can we actually buy the equipment that we've been paying rent on or lease on? And then we'll have to figure out how often we need to do the checks and then how to
Yeah.
repair those or replace those as we go along. So we are looking at that right now, trying to figure out what is the best financial responsibility to that, but make sure we're staying in compliance.
$108 to push a button is kind of expensive. And I really appreciate you working on this and looking into it for us.
Is it $1,000 every month for first aid restock though? Because that's not AED, that's first aid, like Band-Aids and bandages and.
So,
It's
so all of it's in the same invoice. So there is an AED check at every location for every month. They range from 109 to 118, I think it is. There's a difference in why the $9 difference when the contracts were written at different years. But every single location, that's from Public Works, that's from streets and water sewer, that's the town hall, that's the mill house, that's the PD. So every location has one there. We're trying to make sure that we follow compliance, because the last thing we want is to need one and something is wrong with one, obviously.
Right, we
So-
have, there's different line items though. The AED was 107.72 this last month, and then the first aid restock is 1,006.
When I sign the bill, usually the AED is on the bill with the Band-Aids
Yeah,
and.
but
that
in
kind of
here
stuff.
it's broke down.
Well, there just happens to be one broken out, but normally it's all in one bill.
Yeah, so what you're looking at is all locations all combined together. You don't
Yeah.
see individual invoices there, and every location has different times that they come in to do these. So each location is let's just say around $110 per stop, just for the AEDs alone. We get charged something like $8 for them to wipe our cabinets and disinfect it, basically. These are things that we're working on. These are contracts that have been around for several years that we're trying to get a better understanding on, and every location that has these, Cintas owns a cabinet, and we technically own the supplies in it because we buy them, but there is a shelf life, believe it or not, on everything. Even Band-Aids have a shelf life. So our conversation is, what can we stock ourselves? What can we do our own, restock and do our own supply run on? And, are we changing things out more often than we probably need to? And, if half the box is empty, are we actually putting a whole new box in there, and where the rest is going? Those things we're trying to figure out. It's hard because you have a different person who comes in different months and, signing off on them. So we're trying to get a full understanding on that. Same thing with mats. The other half of Cintas is mats. I recommend, because I have done this before with Cintas, with my organization, and then we actually got rid of them and did our own mats. It's worth the money when you're trying to clean mats and keep it where it needs to be, especially when you're looking at bad weather, rain, snow, stuff like that. So we're looking at how we can separate these out and figure out what exactly we need and what we can do ourselves. So that's been a big thing that we've been working on this year, is all these items, hence the street sweeping, is are we doing outsourcing on certain things that makes, now that we're getting a certain size, financially makes more sense for us to do ourselves. And that's something that we've been working with the directors, and we're actually meeting here for all the budgets, getting all that started this year.
Okay.
Thank
So
you
stay
for-
tuned.
Yeah, thank you for being on top of that.
No, I have a comment, but that's okay.
What, how much does Band-Aids cost?
Well, I deal with this on a daily basis across 18 facilities, and there's extenuating circumstances with that, and I feel your pain, and there's a smarter, easier way to do it, and I'm glad to expound to you guys on, you can probably cut this bill in half.
But I said, we just want to make sure we stay in compliance for safety of our
Yeah.
employees, and then
Yeah.
any visitors there and having the right equipment, so.
Correct.
We had a fire, in my last district we had, and our fire would go in every month and do our inspections and stuff for AED, and we'd buy them whenever the years that we needed to. So it's a little bit different here, so we'd have to find out, we're not expertise on this. There has to be certain, we need to find out for sure what kind of certification you need to be able to inspect these and make sure it's monitoring. It does say, make sure the green light's on. We can do that, but when it's not, what do we do from there, and how do we fix it? So
I wonder if the fire department would happen to have somebody.
that's something we're gonna try to see. But the fire here, from my understanding, is not EMTs. I don't know if it makes a difference, and correct me if I'm wrong there, Carrie, but I think mostly they don't have ambulance EMTs. I don't know if there's a difference in what they do, how they handle that kind of stuff. So these are things I'm trying to learn as we're going along and kind of dissecting this. But the big thing was some of these contracts have been around for a very long time, is make sure we understand what's in the contracts. And we have noticed over the years, as we add more buildings, the contracts vary a little bit and they don't line up. So that's why we have the difference from One is 108, one is 118, and trying to figure that part out. So, but we did have a meeting with them. Bob is our facilities foreman, and we had a meeting with them, and he sent all the contracts to me. So when he gets back here, that's one of our things when he gets back here next week.
Well, why don't you just keep going into your town administrator's report?
Sure, I can do that.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
it's a little more entertaining and interesting here, than Band-Aids, but trying to keep this one a little bit short. I know I say that every week, but we'll see how good we do on this one. So, as you know, keeping Milliken beautiful out there is a round-the-clock job. Staff has been actively working, trying to keep the parks, the grassways, everything looking beautiful. I know it's hard out there, especially when the weeds, they show up every single day, seems like. So staff has been really good job at mowing down the grass, pulling the weeds, picking up the trash, trimming down trees. And they're also working actively right now on trails. One of the trails they're working on is 46.5, doing the new pressure fine gravel out there. So I know Keith and his staff is doing a tremendous job keeping Milliken looking good and keeping it safe out there. Public Works, they've got a couple big projects still going on. I know we talked about it a little bit, but Little Thompson River project, last time we talked about this, staff was working on trying to get the cut done. Well, inspector will be out on Friday to survey to make sure we have enough. Staff believes that we are good to go on it now once we get it signed off on. So capital projects here, we have the construction equipment building. It's still continuing. This week they're doing the gas rough, the mechanical rough, and the electric rough. That's all started this week, and then they got the doors actually up now. Last week I showed you a picture with no doors. We finally have doors on there now, so they're getting everything ready to go here. So we're looking in August here to get this thing completed. So I know they're going to be glad to start putting their equipment in there and starting to use it. TAP grant's been it's been a little bit of a thorn for us, but we're getting very close now. Working with CDOT, we finally got them as of this morning. We finally got them to approve our paperwork and approve our full request. So I believe it's going to be a couple of weeks now. We'll be able to start gearing up for the RFP for the construction. Should be about in August. Water wastewater side, we're still working on the Metron meter replacement project. We're getting over 95% complete now. We're getting very, very close. We got roughly about 50 meters out there. Once again, those meters some of them are buried, some of them are under different things that we're trying to work on and get completed. Some of them are still in houses that they're trying to make sure they can replace out there. So with that, the staff has done about 30 meters this last week. A lot of these were buried down in the pits that were too deep, so they've actually dug them up and then raised them so we can get them replaced in the future. We also got about 150 new meters that need to replace so we can get a better signal and pick up the usage there, getting pinged every day. And then so on the resident, we talked a little bit last week. We had one of our meters buried under a deck. They have worked with the homeowners. Homeowners have removed that, opened up the spot. We got the meter replaced, and they're actually rebuilding the deck in a way that we can replace the meter in future time. So these are things that just take a little bit of time, get to work with the homeowners and kind of get these things that have been in there for 10 plus years that maybe some didn't know they were down there in the ground because they're so far down. So staff has also been working on the Ehrlich Lake pump station. They sent one pump out for repairs that had a heavy wear on there, and they've been adjusting some controls and kind of making it so they can prevent some of these issues in the future. And then also we got controls on the Oyster Well has been completed and they've been updated. It's now operational. Unfortunately, during the process of that, they've actually found a defect in the column pipe. So fortunately, we were able to find it. Inspection was performed and repairs were set for Friday the 31st. And during the town's cross-connection control specialist testing, they found 3 commercial backflow preventers that were identified that were out of compliance. They initiated a non-compliance notification letter to get those handled. Events and licensing here, Milliken Festival Committee they're now meeting 2 days a week. So I do want to appreciate all the time and effort that they put into this. It's been a lot of heavy work that's been put in here lately here. I know they're working through all outstanding tasks, finalizing site layouts and prepare for the town's annual Beef and Bean Day, which is pretty much around the corner now. So we're getting ready for that. So thank you for all the effort you guys are putting into that. Staff has also been processing invoices, vendor applications, parade registrations, licensing, and then contests, trying to make sure that everything is accounted for, and they're getting ready to start to kind of, as the committee's been working on mapping everything out, so they're getting ready to kind of close that down and kind of finalize who's going to be out there and how we're going to handle that. So a lot of work, but we're getting close and very appreciated. Michelle, which is our deputy town clerk, she has actually do her first clerk's institution Institute, not institution. Clerks Institute. Sorry, it's an inside joke that I was not supposed to say outside here. She had to do her first Clerks Institute. And so it was in Fort Collins this last week. So this training provides valuable professional development and educational. So it's something that help her understand her duties and help her get through. So very happy to let her get away and kind of do that. And she's taken a lot out of it. So she's very happy with that. With this, Carrie and I have also visited Milliken Heritage House yesterday. They are open. Sharon and I'm sorry, the other lady's name.
It was Becky Selby.
Becky, first time meeting her. Very, very nice people. Give us a little history of Milliken. So it's really nice to see a lot of things out there as far as stuff they're working on. I know they actually, even when they were working on this new coffee shop out there, they got some new items out there that they dug up to the ground and were able to keep. So really cool to see the history here of Milliken and kind of understand the foundings here. So if anybody hasn't made a tour out there, please do. They're doing tours now. I believe it's the first and third Tuesdays right now.
And then they're gonna reach out to schedule just a private tour with the board on a day that works for you guys.
What are they doing with these bricks that they pulled out of there?
So they're being repurposed right now. Here, you know more about it here.
Kevin actually knows more about the bricks than anybody. I'm gonna pass the buck.
We're trying to work with the basically the coffee shop owner. There's a part of the coffee shop where they have a walk-up window. So for those that don't want to drive, there is a walk-up window. There's a little 8x8 kind of standing area that was just supposed to be asphalt, kind of striped off that indicated. We're going to work with them and try and get the bricks back to that, and they're going to try and lay those as the kind of the standing area for that walk-up window. So
Nice.
they're willing to do that. We just got to figure out the how at this point, because they're all in piles of dirt and broken and whatnot. So we just got to figure out the how at this point.
Great idea.
All right, moving on here, Finance Department has been finishing up a large batch of the accounts. We got 800 new Metron meters that were put in their new accounts this last week. So that's our last big batch we have. So we're getting very close and getting everything updated. Actively working, trying to make sure we get the right reads and get everything confirmed here before we send out bills at the end of this month. So we're getting really close to the finish line here. I'm very excited. After that, we'll start rolling out the Water Scope program, which is the application you can use of residents to be able to monitor their own water use, see daily use on there, see kind of projections of where some of the water's at, and able to assess some budget. So very excited to roll that out. We're not quite there yet. It's going to be August, but what we like to do during Beef and Bean Day is to be able to bring that out there, and that way residents have any interest, they can come out there and actually see and do a demo of it, what it can do for them. So we want to try to get all that, as best we can and try to get that to the community. I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I think it's a great program out there, and it's going to be really cool. As a resident of Milliken myself, I'm looking forward to be able to monitor that and understand it. The annual audit is still in process right now. Staff's still providing updates and giving documents as requested by the auditors. And then finance and IT are working right now, trying to work on the time clock system. That's our new timekeeping system that's implemented this last month. We're getting close to trying to get that done, but once we can figure out a few of the bugs on the IT side, we're ready to start rolling that out here in August. Community development staff is still working through the town's GIS consultants and expand and enhance the interactive mapping tools for the website. They're also still working on the strategic growth element. There are full community reports at the end of the agenda, though, if you'd like to read all that. PD, I'd like to put out a reminder out there. Please remember National Night Out, which is held by PD, will be on August 4th. Please come out and see it. Staff is really looking forward to engaging with the community, and it's a great event to sit here with the officers, and got some fun activities there for the kiddos and just be a part of. So really hope everybody's able to make it out there. They also have their full report there in the back too, if you'd like to see any more numbers on those. And that is my short and sweet report for the night.
Any questions from the board? Comments? Very nice report, quite extensive. Thank you.
Short.
So it wasn't short.
It was fine. There's no criticism.
In the middle. I'm getting there.
Okay. All right, we have nothing on the consent agenda. We are going to convene as the liquor licensing authority for the next two items. So, First item is consideration and approval of a special events liquor permit application to provide alcohol for adult swim night hosted by TRPR. Presenting is Carrie Reinbarger, Town Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor and Trustees. Tonight before you is a request from TRPR to be able to serve alcohol at their adult swim night on August 15th. Before you and in your packet, there's a findings and order application regarding the event. Sorry, I just lost my place. Town staff finds that the applicant has submitted documentation to satisfy all statutory requirements pursuant to section 44.5.107 of the Colorado Revised Statutes. The town of Milliken received a completed application including all fees pursuant to section 44.5.106.2 of the statutes. Public notice of the proposed permit and procedure for protesting was permitted and posted in a conspicuously, oh my gosh, I can't say that. It was posted on site. And it was there for more than 10 days prior to their hearing. To date, there have been no protests filed. The proposed location is located within 500 feet of a school. However, no classes are on a Saturday, so there's no issue there. The applicant is a municipality, county, or special district and qualifies under section 44.5.102 of the state statute for issuance of a special event permit. The applicant is compliant with section 44.5.105-3 because issuance of a special event permit will not result in the applicant receiving more than 15 days in one calendar year. Staff does recommend approval of their permit, and both the applicant and I are available for any questions.
Questions from the board? Trustee Wakeman?
No questions.
Trustee Nix?
No questions.
Trustee Rurick?
No question.
Trustee Dean?
No questions.
Trustee Cummins?
No questions.
Mayor Pro Tem Orca?
No questions.
It says entry is controlled by staff, but are they definitely going to have
It's
light?
their staff.
Okay,
Yes.
they're going to have them in the event, not
Yes.
just at the entry point.
Correct.
Thank you. Just making sure. I'm just a little concerned about that. All right, that works then. I'm good to go. All right, if nobody has any further questions, I'll take a motion on the matter.
I move to approve the proposed findings and order on the application for a special event permit to Thompson River Parks and Recreation for their 2026 adult swim night on August 15th, 2026 at the Milliken Waterworks Pool.
Second.
Oh, that was a double. You gave it to Dean? All right.
All right, Town Clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Rarick?
Yes.
Trustee Wakeman?
Yes.
Trustee Dean?
Yes.
Trustee Cummins?
Yes.
Trustee Nix?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt?
Yes.
Mayor Austin?
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you. Thank you for coming down tonight, Michelle. Hope your event is successful.
I will get with you once the state gets me the permit back. You can if you want. You can stay and hang out with us. We'll get to hang out a lot next weekend.
All right, next item is consideration for approval of a special events liquor permit application to provide a beer garden at Beef and Bean Day. Presenting is Carrie Reinbarger, Town Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor and Trustees. Tonight before you, we are asking for your consideration and approval of a special liquor permit to provide a beer garden at Beef and Bean Day on August 8th. The Milliken Festival Committee, which is a committee under the town of Milliken, is requesting such beer garden. It will be managed by the festival committee staff as well as a TIPS trained certified manager will be on site for the duration of the beer garden. Findings have been made by staff and are as follows. The applicant has submitted documentation to satisfy statutory requirements pursuant to section 44.5.107 of the Colorado Revised Statute. The town of Milliken has received a completed application pursuant to, and all fees, pursuant to section 44.5.106.2 of the statutes. Public notice was posted and more than 10 days prior to this meeting. To date, no protests have been filed with the clerk's office. The proposed location is within 500 feet of a school. However, school is not in session at that time. The applicant is a municipality, if you didn't know. And under section 44.5.102, is available for the issuance of a special permit, events permit, and the applicant is compliant of section 44.5.1053, as it will not result in the applicant receiving more than 15 days in one calendar year for special events. Town staff does recommend approval of the liquor license. Myself and the applicants are here as well for any questions.
Okay, questions from the board? Trustee Wakeman?
No questions.
Trustee Nix?
None?
Trustee Rarick?
No questions.
Trustee Dean?
No questions.
Trustee Cummins?
No questions.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt?
No questions.
Okay, thank you. Just one quick question. Your green line denotes the fence. What kind of fencing is that?
It's the big orange snow fencing we've used in years past, the same type.
Okay, and somehow they're just going to mount it on the asphalt?
So we have, so on the sections of the roadway, there's actually going to be barricades there, and then those are going to be guarded with Benny Rangers.
Yes.
And then they'll have containers where the medians are. So we've planned out a way to get that fully fenced along with safety and security measures in place. And then the committee also bought Ashley donated custom wristbands so that they're not easy to duplicate.
Nice, okay. And then this question is for Chief Garcia. About how many people will you have in the beer garden helping the festival committee with this?
So we'll have about 2 rangers,
2 rangers?
and we'll also have officers patrolling the area as well.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, our idea is to place the rangers at both entrances, and then the officers can be inside patrolling the area. There will also be 2 staff members inside the beer garden. One is the deputy town clerk, so she understands and knows the importance of the liquor license and all requirements. And then there's also a festival committee member that will be inside the beer garden with them as well.
Yeah, we constantly have people with passing beer over the fence. It's fun. The last thing is are there going to be some tents in here for shade?
Yes, ma'am. Nature's Herb has donated some Mr. tents that will be in that area, as well as they're setting up a booth in that area. They didn't want to be down with the vendors since they're 21 and over.
Yes.
So there'll also be a vendor booth in there for them.
Okay. This looks very well coordinated and nice layout and drawing. So, very happy with that. Any other comments from the board? Hearing no comments, I will take a motion on the matter.
I move to approve the proposed findings and order on the application of a special event permit for the Milliken Festival Committee for the 2026 Beef and Bean Day event on August 8th, 2026 at the Milliken Athletic Complex.
Second.
Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Wakeman?
Yes.
Trustee Dean?
Yes.
Trustee Cummins?
Yes.
Trustee Nix?
Yes.
Trustee Rarick?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt?
Yes.
Mayor Austin?
Yes,
Motion carries. Thank you very much.
thank you, and much success to your beer garden event. We are now no longer the liquor committee. We are coming back into as the town board. Going to the first action item is a request for extension on the 2025 audit. Presenting is Stephen Krolchek, interim town administrator.
Good evening again, Mayor and trustees. What we have here is a request for a state of Colorado extension for the 2025 audit for the town of Milliken. For municipalities that operate in their calendar fiscal year, the annual deadline to submit an audit with the Office of the State Auditors or file a request for an extension is by July 31st of each year. Due to recent staff turnover with the finance department and then timing restraints with the town's auditors availability, staff is requesting authorization for a single 60-day extension for the 2025 audit. There is no budget impacts. There's no fee for this. This is strictly a formality to file within the deadline to let them know that we understand that the audit is due on the 31st and we're asking for a 60-day extension. So staff recommends approval of town's 2025 audit extension request to provide additional time for the staff and for the audit firm to complete the annual audit. to make sure it's accurate and thorough manner, maintaining the appropriate financial reporting requirements. And I'll take any questions or comments at this time.
Questions from the board? Trustee Dean?
No questions.
Trustee Cummings?
I just request that we update the date when you do sign. It shows the previous date than tonight or whenever we do sign that, so.
Sorry, it was geared up for the last work session. Yep.
All good.
Got it.
Trustee Rarick?
No question.
Trustee Nix?
No questions.
Trustee Wakeman?
No questions.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt?
No questions.
I also have no questions other than to comment that you were down here again last Saturday working on the audit, weren't you?
I cannot deny that.
Just saying.
Just say no questions.
No questions.
I plead the fifth.
All right, if there's no further questions, I'll take a motion on the matter.
I move to approve the mayor to sign the request for extension of time to file audit form for the town's 2025 audit.
Second.
Some competitions in
That was
Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Cummins,
Yes.
Trustee Nix,
Yes.
Trustee Rarick,
Yes.
Trustee Wakeman,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt, Mayor Austin.
You can just go with Elizabeth.
You did.
Yes. Okay.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
All right. Next item is consideration and adoption of Resolution 2026-29, Beef and Bean Day Fireworks, presenting as Carrie Reinbarger, Town Clerk.
Good evening, Mayor and Trustees. Before you tonight is Resolution 2026-29, a resolution approving a fireworks display permit for Tri-State Fireworks to provide a public fireworks display on August 8th, 2026 during our annual Beef and Bean Day event. As you know, Beef and Bean Day is a Milliken signature community event, and the evening fireworks display at Centennial Park is a beloved tradition. Well, right south of there. Under Chapter 10, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Of the Milliken Municipal Code, you started it. A public fireworks display requires authorization from the Board of Trustees, along with a comprehensive safety review of the municipal administrative staff, local fire authorities, and local law enforcement. We are pleased to report that the permit application submitted this year has been thoroughly vetted and meets or exceeds all of our statutory and municipal requirements, which includes a licensed operator, site safety and location. The discharge site will be located just south of Milliken Complex Center as in years past. We've reviewed fallout zones, perimeter fencing, and any other requirements needed for this permit with fire. Fire is working with the committee and Tri-State Fireworks to finish off their approval for the permitting. And staff is committed to mowing the area down to 6 inches or less prior to the event, as well as watering down the area throughout the day. We've received property owner permission for that area as well. And the committee and staff both understand all of the concerns and caveats placed on there by TRPR and agreed to meet them. We will be going off of Front Range Fire's recommendation that day and monitoring all weather and conditions. At this time, staff recommends that you adopt Resolution 2026-29. Myself and the committee are available for any questions.
Questions from the board. Trustee Dean.
No questions.
Trustee Cummings.
On the vendor packet, it says on permits and insurance that the city or the town of Castle Rock will pay all fire department city fees.
Yeah, they corrected that before. Yes.
Other than that, no questions.
I'm okay.
I thought they were
with
helping us out.
We're like Castle Rock paying.
Their donation.
Hey, Beef and Bean Day, they're excited about it too.
Okay, Trustee Rarick.
No question.
Trustee Nix.
No questions.
Trustee Wakeman.
I have a quick question about how it works with the company if we have a weather issue and fireworks aren't used, or how does that play out?
Certainly. So we get 6 months to extend our contract and to propose a new reshoot date. They understand we're a municipality, so they're willing to work with us. They also know we have dry winters. This company is really great. They've been shooting fireworks since we were at Lola Park. But yes, we will not lose any money. We will be allowed to have a rescheduled date.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt?
No questions.
Will Front Range furnish us an extra brush truck? They have in past years.
Front Range Fire is working on an emergency operation plan and will abide by that plan. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sometimes we had to pay for it, sometimes we didn't. I just wondered if they were going to.
They are not going to
Generous this year.
require us to pay any permit fees or additional personnel this year.
Nice. Okay. All right, if there's no further questions, I'll take a motion on the matter.
I move,
No, you go.
I move to approve and authorize the interim town administrator to sign the.
No.
I move to adopt resolution 2026-29, a resolution approving a fireworks display permit to Tri-State Fireworks, Inc. to provide a public fireworks display on August 8th, 2026 during the town's annual Beef and Bean Day event.
Second.
Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Nix.
Yes.
Trustee Rarick.
Yes.
Trustee Wakeman.
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Yes.
Trustee Cummins.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt.
Yes.
Mayor Austin.
Yes.
Motion carries. I would also just like to thank, the committee has raised almost $25,000 in addition to the $25,000 that the towns provided. So they've done really well this year.
Great.
Good job.
Yes,
Good
very
job.
nice. And I hope that your fireworks event or show is a good success. All right, next item, consideration of a new intergovernmental agreement between Weld County and the town of Milliken for the Community Development Block Grant Program. Presenting Carrie Reinbarger, Town Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor and trustees. This is a IGA that we have signed in years past with Weld County. This is the new one. Every 3 years, they have to be recertified. And so they're asking if we want to partner with them. The nice thing is with these, there's grant programs that we can get. And in years past, we've received a grant for $154,000 to replace 13 handicap ramps. So this is just to be a partner with them and then allow us the opportunity to apply for funding if we need it. I am available for any questions.
All right, questions. Trustee Rarick,
No question.
Trustee Nix,
No questions.
Trustee Wakeman,
No questions.
Trustee Dean,
No questions.
Trustee Cummings,
No questions.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt.
No questions.
I also have no questions, so if there are no further questions or discussion, I'll take a motion on the matter.
I move to approve the intergovernmental agreement between Weld County and the town of Milliken for the Community Development Block Grant, CDBG program, and authorize the mayor to execute the agreement.
Second.
Second.
Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Rarick.
Yes.
Trustee Wakeman.
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Yes.
Trustee Cummins.
Yes.
Trustee Nix.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt.
Yes.
Mayor Austin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, next item on the agenda will be the discussion agenda for the Town Board Beef and Bean Day booth and parade entry.
Good evening, Mayor and Trustees. We just wanted to get with you and see if you finalized your plans for both the parade and the vendor booth so that staff can proceed with purchasing any items as needed.
We want a dunk tank that we can put Elizabeth in.
No. Nope, Elizabeth will not be available for the dunk tank this year.
Party pooper.
Are you using both of the metal bins down at the Conex box this year? For the
We
beer
would
garden?
like to use them for the beer garden and to ensure we have enough water for all of our volunteers to keep it cool.
Okay, so no metal bin for us.
We have one,
Okay,
so we can give out water.
I think I have one too.
Yeah,
so-
we have our baptismal.
Oh,
It's a horse trough. Yeah, it's a horse trough.
It has holy water.
Holy water.
Oh,
It's empty right. We could use that as a dunk tank.
Hey, there you go.
Baptize everybody.
Exactly.
For the parade float, I'd love to do red, white, and blue, being 250 years, right?
I like it.
And so we can get fringe for around the trailer on the bottom, and do balloon clusters or arches, or they sell arch kits that are super easy. I've got a little piggy that blows up balloons. His name's Scott. No, it's really a little electric pig that blows up balloons.
You just named it Scott.
I will not be placing that in the minutes.
Like that.
Should we invite board members' families to ride on the float with
I
us?
think we always, like,
Oh,
if
that'd be
they're there,
nice.
then they ride. I mean,
Because
somebody's.
Your son,
somebody-
last year, Patience Road.
Yeah,
Your
but
son?
there's yeah, if I have him that weekend, right, yeah.
Okay.
Or if he wants to. He's at the age where sometimes he doesn't want to do things. So.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Your wife want to ride?
I'll ask him.
Okay. All right. Amanda, any of your kids want to ride?
They're all older, and so they'll be like, "Bro, do I have to?"
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I mean, I can ask them. They said they like to toss things at people.
So if they, I don't think that's what we had in mind. It's a soft handoff is what it is. So they should be wearing like red, white, or blue and with the thing? Is
Yeah.
what we should ask? Anything else?
Blue shirts coming in.
What?
See, I was thinking ahead.
$14.95 for a 4-pack.
Can you share that?
Yeah.
Do we need to talk about the expenditure for candy then? If we're doing candy?
The fringe? You like the
Nice.
fringe?
Very pretty.
Yeah, beautiful.
Did you guys budget for the candy?
This is something that was just brought up last week, or last meeting.
Yeah.
We have-
I can bring a couple bags of
We
candy.
can make it work though. If you
You-
provide me
All right, so I recommend that we check and see how much funds are left over in the Milliken Events Committee. I can ask for a vote from the rest of the board members. And if the board is willing, or has no objections, we can use that as long as we set aside the money to pay the accountant to do the taxes.
So what if we each just buy 2 bags of candy?
Because we usually have $600 worth of candy.
But we don't need that much. I spend $200 every year when we do the church float, and it's plenty. And so if we each buy a couple bags of candy from Sam's Club, that's plenty. I'm good with donating a couple bags. Yeah. I don't think we need to spend $600 on candy. That's a lot. So,
Kids' faces.
yeah, they're fine. They'll live.
There's a lot of other people in the parade. They'll be fine. They have plenty of candy.
Yeah, we're not the only ones that will be tossing candy, so there'll be other floats that do it. And so if we each, is everybody okay with buying 2 bags of candy? Sure. If you get the Child's Play candy, so it's Tootsie Rolls and lollipops and stuff, it's like $14. It's not expensive. And so I just think that funds could be used somewhere else. It'd be wiser to use funds someplace else other than buying $600 of candy.
I agree.
We just like to see the kids all charged up for the day. Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay.
All right, so we covered the candy, we covered the trough, the water.
Shoot, I know we're talking about candy, but, what about passing out flags? There's 250, America 250.
We usually do that, like when my business is in parades, we do, I have a bunch left over, so why don't I
Okay.
just donate those? And we can have flags and candy, but it's a good, people always want flags, that's
Yeah.
why we started doing that too.
Yeah.
It's
But
just-
I do have a concern, we're not gonna throw them, right?
No. it'll
Yeah, I
just
was
be
gonna
Somebody
say, because
walk
if they land
alongside.
on the
Walk in
ground,
candy.
it's,
Yeah.
$13.32 for a big bag of candy. So if
Perfect.
we each get a couple bags.
And then
Okay.
I'll donate, well, I'll do candy, but I'll donate flags too.
Okay. Anything else?
So water.
Do you guys want to set a budget for your float?
Well, it's just decoration.
I have red balloons already, so we don't have to buy any red balloons. And so we just need white balloons and blue balloons. And some way, some kind of an arch. The fringe was 4 packs of fringe. Hold on, I sent it to Carrie. So Stars and Stripes, 4-pack for $14.49. So we have to measure the trailer. It's 10 by 15, 10 foot long by 15 inches. And so if the trailer is 40 feet around, then that'll cover it. But if not, then we'll need 2 packs, but it's only $14.49.
Well, you might have to go back, depending as well.
So, yeah.
So it's a 15-foot trailer.
Yep. Let's see, balloon.
So do
If we did a heart, I have a heart arch already, but we don't, if you want to do a heart, we can do a heart balloon arch, and I already have everything to make it except white and
If
blue
it's red, white,
balloons.
and blue, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Who cares, you know?
And we can, and we,
What did you say?
and we can ratchet strap it to the trailer.
Let's just make it straight.
I wonder if there's something with a flag.
So there's,
Are we taking?
we
all
could do
pictures
just
in
an
front of it?
arch. Do you want to just do an arch? Like
It's
a regular,
It's Colorado's 150 also. so
it is.
I think we've lost control of the conversation.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
Hearts, it's like,
Does the town
So-
have a portable speaker?
I do.
We got plenty of, yeah.
If we have a generator, I have a portable
I have a
No,
speaker.
I'm looking for one that's battery operated.
Yeah, I have a JBL and I have other.
I have a Jackery.
are you planning on doing karaoke?
No, I was
Just
planning on playing patriotic songs.
Nice.
Oh, I
Play
like
some
that.
Toby Keith,
I like it.
Some, yeah.
So, all right. I gotta text Mindy all this stuff or I'm gonna forget it.
Fortunate son.
So you have a speaker that's battery operated? Or do you need the
Yeah, but if
Jackery?
you have,
I have a Jackery. What? It's a
I know
solar
what it is.
generator battery thing.
Yeah. I mean,
It's whack.
that's not.
He's so mean to me.
You probably
Alright.
have a better speaker. though,
I
for-
think we've kind of got it worked out, right? We're gonna
I've got
have
a-
music,
Yeah, for-
I've got a
we're gonna
big
have
speaker.
fringe, balloons.
Should we set,
budget.
$100 cover?
Does your speaker work?
Yeah,
For
we're-
the fringe?
For the fringe and balloons,
Oh, yeah.
if we say up to
You're gonna
$100.
have a generator
Yeah.
running?
No, it's a solar
Okay.
powered one.
Speaker, Jackery, baptismal.
We can look at that.
Okay, yes,
We're okay.
yes, yes, ma'am. Do you need to set a time to decorate your float?
Do we need to set a time to decorate our float?
Oh, yes.
Sunday at 11.
In the morning.
Sunday.
So either,
Are you using one of our trailers?
BJ. Then you all decorating it yourselves. I ain't gonna be here.
Party pooper?
And are you planning to use one of the town trailers? Or does somebody have one?
I have a trailer if we need to use my trailer. If we want to use one of the towns, I'm okay with that too. Mine has a,
Do we have an extra one? Public Works Parks people?
huh?
They're like, what?
We have,
Yeah, we might.
how big is yours?
I think mine's 15.
Put you in a dump trailer.
Because I can ask Steven.
The
dump trailer. So Steven Strain usually lets us use his, and so we
Okay.
can use his, and then I have a 15-footer
Okay,
as well.
so you have a trailer just in
Can we
case.
decorate
Yeah.
in your shop and leave it inside overnight? Decorate Friday night?
Nice.
I do have to publish that as a gathering.
Invite everybody to Michael's house, it's
Do
fine.
I?
Baptismal.
Okay, we'll fix
Red balloons, piggy pump, set everything, and then arch. attachers. I
Speaker.
have those.
Jacker.
I've got
I
speaker and
think that I do
jacker on
have
here.
an arch thing too. I'll have to look, because we have a bunch of random stuff
Okay.
when we done.
I have the little
parades,
discs that hold the balloons and they slip over
That may
the
be what it is,
arch.
because I have the PVC and I think they're like two, I'll have to look. It's been a while
Nice.
since I've grabbed.
So I've got the round things that'll hold the balloons if
Yep.
you've got the PVC.
I'll look tomorrow.
Okay,
I'll look tomorrow and then let Carrie know to let everybody know.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
And then,
problem.
when it was the 100th Beef and Bean Day on our float, I took a 4x8 sheet of foam board and I cut out a big 100 and spray painted it gold. Do we want to do that with a 250 and a 150? Foam board's cheap.
Sure.
Whatever your heart desires.
I like stuff. It's
Yeah.
fun. I like decorating
That'll be
floats.
good.
And we're not doing one for the church this year, so.
Unacceptable.
So I don't
Okay.
think, I don't think we need a budget then.
We're gonna come up with about $100,
Okay.
Works.
but that means no meal at the next meeting.
That's okay. We can all eat at home.
I'm just kidding.
I thought Michael was feeding us, over there.
Yeah.
At my house?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
that's fine.
All right, are we good with the plan so far?
Yep.
Pretty happy?
Do you need a vote on that $100 or that's miscellaneous?
He can approve 100.
Okay,
It's okay.
it's okay, okay.
All right.
It's within budget.
Just don't tell the board.
All right, next item is the staff appreciation lunch presenting as Stephen Krolchuk,
Oh, you
interim
guys
town
are buttering
administrator.
this up. Peanut butter and jelly.
Good evening, and trustees and mayor. So I do want to take a second here to kind of go a little bit serious conversation, what I like to do here. So I've put this on here, or asked Carrie to add this on here. So staff provides essential services for the residents and plays a vital role in the daily operations of the town of Milliken. In recognition of their dedication and commitment to serving our community, I'm requesting approval to close down the town offices for 2 hours so we conduct a staff appreciation lunch on July 29th. Wanted to provide this into a discussion item here so that the board can kind of know what my thoughts are and why I'm recommending this. The proposed closure would allow employees from all departments the opportunity to gather. And then that way they can be recognized for their contributions and participate in team bonding and appreciation event. Such recognitions does help keep support employee morale, engagement, and fostering a positive work environment. So during this temporary closure, emergency and essential services will continue to operate as needed. Advance notice that closure would be provided to the public through the town's normal communication channels, so we can minimize any disruptions that there might be for the town. But we're just asking for 2 hours to close down. At that time, we will still have emergency phones, emergency numbers and contact if anything does happen. But I'm humbly requesting that we can allow to do that for the period of 2 hours to accommodate all staff and then have a lunch appreciation with them. This would be from 11 to 2.
11 to 1.
Sorry, 11 to 1, that was 2 hours. 11 to 1.
He wants 3 now.
Slipping that in there.
Let's stick it there a little bit. 2 hours would be good.
Okay,
11 to 1, if possible, on July 29th.
feedback from the board, trustee Dean,
I have no problems with it.
trustee Cummings,
Not at all, I like it.
trustee Rarick,
None.
trustee Nix.
Are you gonna have lots of fun?
Yes, we're gonna tase people.
We're not gonna tase people. I do have some stuff planned there, but it's just one of the things that I've been here with the town for over a year now, and half the staff don't know the other staff. There's been a lot of new faces over this last year. A lot of departments that don't always see each other besides the same one, so I think it's a great opportunity for everybody to get to know each other. I'm gonna try to break some people out of their shell and get to add introductions and make sure everybody's aware of who's here.
Are you one of them?
I don't have a show. But no, I think it's gonna be real good here, so, appreciate the opportunity
Awesome.
to hear me about this.
Trustee Wakeman?
No, just further acknowledgement, I 100% support and absolutely recognize the amount of pressure and extra stress that the staff across the board, I'm sure, has picked up everyone to cover while we've been without a town administrator. And so it's been a lot of changes, and so very glad to see you guys have some good times and some celebration.
Appreciate it.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt?
No questions. I think it's a good idea, and I'd even be in support if you guys did it a couple times a year to get everybody together. I think it's a much needed break for you guys. You guys work very hard to keep everything moving for everybody, so it's like a very small price to pay to be closed for a couple hours to get some morale. So.
Thank you.
I have no objections. I think it's a great thing. I think we all should send you some yard games for the staff to play. Pass the balloon type things that would be, add to the fun. So.
We'll take it easy on this one, the first one.
All right. All right. Well, wishing that the staff all have a good time and enjoy their lunch. So. The next item on the agenda are the board reports. I do have a CML report, but seeing as we're running a little bit late tonight, I'm going to delay the CML report until the next meeting, and unless somebody really wants to hear about our trip to CML and my report on data centers. Anybody object?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, didn't think so.
No.
All right.
Forget it by then.
It'll be next year.
All right, next meeting, I promise. So then the next thing on the agenda is the possible executive session under sections 24-64024F and 24-64024E. I'll take a motion.
I move that we enter executive session pursuant to section 24-64024F of the Colorado revised statutes for the purpose of considering a personal matter related to selection of a town administrator from among the finalists, and specifically to consider background information obtained by negotiators, and section 24-6-4024EI of the Colorado revised statutes for the purpose of determining positions relative to matters that may be subject to negotiations, developing strategies for negotiations, and instructing negotiators with respect to a new town administrator employment contract.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Second.
Oh. Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Wakeman,
Yes.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Cummins,
Yes.
Trustee Nix,
Yes.
Trustee Rarick,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt,
Yes.
Mayor Austin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, in the meeting will be Town Attorney Matthew Gould, Interim Town Administrator Stephen Krolchek, Town Clerk Carrie Reinbarger, Trustee Wakeman, Trustee Nix, Trustee Rarick, Trustee Dean, Trustee Cummings, Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt, and of course myself. We will now break for a moment to clear the room. Excuse me. Next item on the agenda is selection of the new town administrator subject to appointment or employment at a later date. Presenting is Matthew Gould, Town Attorney.
Thank you, Mayor Austin. This item is for the purpose of hearing a motion and deliberating on a selection of a proposed town administrator to be identified, subject to extension of an offer of appointment or employment to occur following any needed contract negotiation.
Okay, discussion from the board, starting out with Trustee Wakeman.
I think it's sitting with all of us, how big a decision this is, and obviously we've taken a lot of time and really muddled through, and that comes down to that we have two great candidates, and it's been difficult. as we were walking out of the community meeting, I said to both of them, I joked, could we just keep both of them? And that's hasn't changed in our deliberation, in that they both have some very there's some attraction to both of them for this position. It's tough. It's been splitting hairs for sure. And I think part of what's so difficult is that their strengths are opposite of each other to some extent. And so I've felt it's comparing apple to oranges in some way, and I think both could do a great job and benefit us. And so I feel like it's a win-win, even though it's been a tough decision for us. I would be happy with both candidates, but because of Mr. Brink's familiarity with our area, Weld County specifically, our water challenges, a lot of things, and the fact that I think we need somebody to hit the ground running. I feel like he edges ahead for me in that regard. That being said, I would fully support either candidate if they're chosen.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Nix. Yes, trustee Nix.
I want a new name.
I'm gonna rename everybody at this rate.
I still like Mr. Lujan. I like Mr. Brinks as well. I think that he's a great candidate. They both have good qualities that they bring with them. So I'm not going to be upset or angry if one gets chosen over the other. But I like how Mr. Lujan carries himself. I like how he interacted with the people at the meet and greet, and I think that he has a lot to offer our town.
Thank you. Trustee Rarick?
Again, I concur with the statements by the other trustees that both candidates were quality candidates. Just in re-reviewing the statements from the meet and greet, just reaffirmed to me, that more times than not, the staff, their feelings on interactions just cemented my decision. I think Mr. Lujan is the better of the two candidates.
Thank you. Trustee Dean?
Well, I reiterate, I think they're both good candidates. I believe that Mr. Brink brings a stronger leadership to the table for the community. And that's where I am with it, is I believe he has the better leadership qualities.
Trustee Cummins?
I think the hours that we've spent looking at everything on paper, it reaffirms kind of just some of the in-person interactions that we've had, from meeting both of them, in interview sessions, but also seeing them interact not only with town staff, but also with the community. It told me a lot. There's a lot of information. It's a heavy decision. I don't feel like anyone has taken it lightly. We've made sure that we have all felt solid about our answers, and that the person that we feel best is the one that will move forward. Out of the two candidates, I'm happy with both. It is definitely a hard decision with both of them. As it's been said before, they bring both excellent qualities that our town definitely needs, and we're in a very critical time right now of moving forward. And I just feel Mr. Brink will bring that quicker, and just with his experience was more attractive to getting that done.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt?
Yeah, this has been maybe one of the more difficult decisions I've had to make in my life, honestly. I mean, the gravity of this and how it's going to shape the town and its future weighs pretty heavily on me, to do the right thing by the people that elected us and to give them the best opportunity to have a better life in Milliken because of who we get to pick. I've been kind of on the fence most of the time. It's been pretty tough, as Mindy said. It's like apples to oranges. There's great qualities about Brian, and there's great qualities about Greg. Some of them are different. After some discussions with staff too that I've reached out to, just trying to understand better, especially since I was there for about 15 minutes of Greg's staff feedback, and I wasn't there for Brian's staff feedback because of work. Based on large projects that we're going to have coming up with different developments, based on the understanding of Weld County as it sits right now, and based on Greg being in a position currently where he's not going to be rusty. If he gets this position, he can just jump into it, right? I'm leaning towards Greg for this decision.
Thank you. All right, I think I echo the sentiments of the other board members. It has been tough. We've debated a lot in our research. I did, at the meet and greet, watch Mr. Lujan with interacting with farmers. Dave Bernhardt was there, as well as, school board official and the general public. He seemed to do well with all of them. He was thoughtful before he answered, and each answer was tailored towards the questions posed before him. I did get, in the interview process, a little lost in some of Greg's answers. So, trying to pull out exactly what he was saying. So I do lean towards Brian Lujan more than Greg Brick. So that's where we sit today. Is there any further discussion? Okay. Nothing further?
Nothing further.
Okay, at this point, we'll take a motion on the matter.
I move to designate Greg Brink as the individual selected for the town administrator position, subject to extension of an offer of appointment or employment to occur following any needed contract negotiation.
Second.
Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Trustee Dean?
Yes.
Trustee Cummins?
Yes.
Trustee Nix?
No.
Trustee Rarick?
No.
Trustee Wakeman?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Orcutt?
Yes.
Mayor Austin?
No.
There's 4 to motion carries.
Okay. All right, is there any further business to come before the board tonight? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we're out.